Big Goat Bumblebee. He has been on demon timing since 2007 in these live action movies. I'm talking about that boy went from little Volkswagen Scout in G1 to being John Wick in these live action movies. And today we finna go over every single fate that boy has had in these movies. So let's get it. Starting off with Transformers 2007. Now Bumblebee really only had 1.5 fights in this movie. That first one was against Barricade. That boy Samuel James Witwicky was over there getting chased down by Bumblebee until he ran into Barricade unknowingly. Over here asking for help and then yeah, that seems like a typical cop to me, I'm not even gonna lie. Sam just thought this was normal. But then Barricade transforms, and one thing about Sam is that nigga gonna put the burners on. Brother man damn near outran a Transformer. But Barricade backhanded Sam. Golly, that little boy went flying. I'm surprised he didn't go through that damn car windshield. Was getting his little ass pressed by Big Barricade though, until he broke away from Barricade just to hit Michaela with the nastiest sling blade I'd ever seen. I'm talking about Hiroshi Tanahashi would be proud. Barricade was still on their ass though, but Big Bumblebee pulled up and drifted that nigga's ankles away. Told Michaela and Sam to hop in, so him and Barricade get on this high-speed chase. And I'm not gonna hold y'all, bruh. That shirt Sam got, I need that. That shirt's such a core memory to my childhood. I just need that. But Bumblebee throws Sam and Michaela out the car and transforms just for that boy Barricade to come barreling through and hit Bumblebee with I don't even know what to call it, bro. But did the cameraman get hit too? Why the hell was I flipping with him? But his ass done deployed frenzy from out of his chest, hit Bumblebee upside the head with that goddamn mace. B got back up just to eat a roundhouse to the mouth. I mean, Barricade was playing with that boy, wasn't he? But my boy B got his receipt back. He hit that boy with I don't even know what to call it, bruh. Spinning ass suplex. I'ma just say he hit that boy with a storm breaker. Shout out my dog Will Ospreay. But Barricade got on top of B in a ground and pound position as we go to see what Sam and Michaela is doing. Just not a video on them niggas. Long story short, Michaela decapitated Frenzy. As we see B pulling up, he just unmorphed that cannon back into his hand. Using context clues, we can only assume he put 4 in that nigga chest. Cause we go back to Barricade, that boy is genuinely on the floor tweaking. He's a goner. The next time we see that boy B though, he done changed from a 10 out of 10 car to another 10 out of 10 car. Like, this is unprecedented amounts of aura going on right now. I can't even hold you. He got captured by Sector 7, released, and his leg blown up. That boy B was kind of a jobber in Transformers 1 because after this, we see Michaela hard whipping the tow truck like she's made her, and Bumblebee is switching down Brawl. I mean, he upped the artillery on this nigga. Rockets on both shoulders is nuts, Bumblebee, just to get one guy. That boy Sam had a sliver of the cube in his shirt. He dropped it and that hoe turned his kitchen appliances into Transformers. And again, bruh, why whenever these boys wake up for the first time, they're already on go? Just angry as hell, blowing stuff up for no reason. You were born 2 seconds ago. They're over here actually switching my dog Sam down to the point where he had to jump out the window, called out Bumblebee. So that boy B came bursting out the garage and he got to work. I'm talking about lighting them boys up, and I know Sam's next door neighbor is looking across the street like, what the fuck is going on? Why does it sound like Chirac in my neighbor's backyard? And then that boy Sam start getting mad at B.
Baba Booey.
You called him. What did you expect him to do? Like, look, I get it. Your house is blown up, but you're safe. You was finna go to college anyways. That don't even matter. Next time we see B, he's firing 2 blasts at Starscream and letting Optimus deal with the rest of the work just for that boy to get slimed out 5 minutes later. Over here, Little Bro and Skids and Mudflap, and then Bumblebee's second and final fight in Revenge of the Fallen. That boy Ravage done up pull on Sam and his parents just for Bumblebee to pull up on bro stealthily. I'm talking about off the top rope, capoeira kick to the cranium. That boy started genuinely tweaking out though, throwing a tantrum just for Ravage to get this mean ass 3-piece off on B. That first attack had that boy spinning around. But this is the first instance in this video of Shiesty B, because once B puts on that Shiesty, it's your ass. That boy B went elbow right, weave, kick to the sternum, done climbed up that boy's spine and hit him with a V trigger, and then he snapped that boy arm, stomped on that old dude for good measures just for that boy Rampage to come sneaking up on B. Future Uno here. I'm an idiot. For this whole little fight section, I've been calling Rampage Ravage and Ravage Rampage. My fault, gang. But to be completely honest, Their names are damn near the same, bar like 2 letters. And in the background of Rampage sneaking up, Bumblebee is still doing Ravage dirty. Rampage jumped on that boy's back and started clawing at B, but he must not know that Shiesty has a +10 to all stats. So he grabbed little bro off of him and yanked at his tail so hard, it ripped his spine out. Nigga, is that even how animals work? But oh nah, the disrespect does not stop there. Because Ravage was still in the fight, that boy done smacked him upside the head with Rampage's nasally ass spinal cord and hit him with a right hook too. Hit that boy with a Mortal Kombat fatality. The only reason these live action Transformers movies aren't R-rated is because they robots. Imagine a person doing that to an actual animal. But B done flipped over Ravage, grabbed that boy by his arms and kneed him 2 times in the back, smoking his ass. Now we on to Dark of the Moon, and that boy B really didn't have that many fights in this movie. He pulled up to help Sam when the military dudes was holding him, saved Sam's life again when the dreads pulled up on his ass. And he just saw Ironhide get slimed out in front of him, faked his death, pulled back up, helped Sam save his bitch, saved Sam again from falling after he done slimed out Starscream, and then he becomes a prisoner of war. Barricade just slimed out Q. This is Bumblebee's past failures coming back to haunt him, because now Soundwave upped the pole on that boy B, and his ass would have been grass if ships didn't start falling out of the sky. It done caught everybody way off guard, but that boy B done equipped the Shiesty. He done hit Soundwave with this nasty uppercut roundhouse kick combo. Brother over here dodging Soundwave's attacks just to pull up on 2 Decepticon drones and blinked them straight in the dome. Just to turn his attention back to Soundwave, he started blinking at that boy in the chest, telegraphed the Soundwave right hook, and kicked that man square in his jaw. But Soundwave grabbed B by his doors and chucked his ass. And oh yeah, nah, this was the worst mistake bro could have made, cause B shot at that boy's legs straight, ate that right hook to the kidney just to uppercut that boy in his chest and blow his head clean off. B put on that Shiesty and started headhunting. He got nothing but straight decapitations this whole fight. That was all of B's fades in Dark of the Moon. In the next movie, Age of Extinction, B really don't got that many either. The shot at Galvatron saw that boy turn into cubes and then back into a car. But when the Autobots did go to Hong Kong, Bumblebee and Hound was the dynamic duo. I mean, them boys was boxing the hell out of them KSI bots. B and Hound was blinking down 2 KSI bots on the rooftop. That boy Hound tried to transition from roof to roof, but his big ass did not make it. Missed his shots crazy too, so he told Bumblebee to come handle that. And hold on, Jumpman, them boys up to something. Did you see my nigga B with that form? He got 2 of them boys, but Stinger dodged. Hound and B done took the squabble down to the streets, but now they surrounded in all corners. These KSI bots on them boys' asses. Now this was really a Hound showcase more than it was B, but B was there and he was throwing some hands. But that boy Hound was fighting for his life. Till we see that boy Stinger got ground and pound game on B, and he was actually piecing my goat up. But Grimlock put up with that fire breath, caught Stinger all the way off guard, so B kicked his ass off of him as a whole ass car hit that boy in the back of the head. My demon Bumblebee got back up just to blink down this KSI robot. I'm not gonna lie, younger me thought that Stinger died twice. They looked the same to me, man. Damn, what's that? Am I being racist? But that boy Stinger done uppercut my goat off of Strafe. So Strafe did a barrel roll to get B back on top of him, as Bumblebee went right behind Stinger, tried to chunk his ass off of Strafe, but he done grabbed on the little bro's tail. Strafe started going crazy, trying to get Stinger off of him until he rammed his ass into this, I don't even know what to call it, this little doohickey on top of this building. But in doing that one little motion, his dumb ass crashed. So him, B, and Stinger start falling down this building. We gotta take the internet away from Bumblebee, gang. I know for a fact Lil Bro been watching Mortal Kombat fatality compilations on YouTube. What possesses a nigga in their right mind to stab somebody in the head, shoot their head off, and right there you think, okay, well, that was a little crazy, but the job is done. No. Bumblebee had to make sure Little Bro was done forever. He had beef with Stinger when they broke into KSI that first time. And the crazy part is, man, Stinger ain't even do nothing, bruh. Nigga just got built. So Bumblebee had to make sure for a fact, 100% guarantee, he ain't coming back ever again. So after he done blinked his head off, he shot him a couple more times through this bus. Bumblebee did have one last final squabble at the end of the movie when Lockdown shish kebabbed Prime to a smokestack with his own sword. I'm talking about he pulled up on Lockdown, threw a car at bro, and Capoeira kicked him square in the face. Was kinda doing that boy dirty with the feeties, even shot him in the back. And then the next time we see Bumblebee, he's getting his kick intercepted and wound up slammed on the ground. Yeah, Lockdown did that boy dirty, but that was all of B's fights in Age of Extinction. I'm not gonna lie, I dead forgot that Bumblebee fought Lockdown's little robot dogs on his ship, straight cutting and ripping these dudes in half. First Ravage, now these three dudes? Bumblebee, you have a problem. Don't ever put a pet in front of Bumblebee. That boy finna turn Fido into a gusher. B was even flying the ship to let Crosshairs aura farmingly jump off that hole, taking two of them hoes down. But just like in Transformers 3, this nigga still don't know how to fly. And the next film we got is The Last Night. Now I haven't spoken on the quality of those other movies because they're good. Maybe minus 2. 2 be tricking niggas into thinking it's a good movie because of the forest battle and Jetfire Optimus Prime. Other than that movie's stinky. The Last Night is dog water. I won't go off on too much of a rant. That's a video for another time, but just know The Last Night makes me so mad because it genuinely is probably the best looking Transformers movie. And it's got some of the best designs in any Transformers live action movie, just for the movie itself to be fucking ass. The aspect ratio changes on Sir Edmund Burton's death was crazy, bruh. Like, how do you cut this scene, release it, and then expect to take it seriously? Nemesis Prime was what the movie was advertising, and Optimus Prime was Nemesis Prime for 4 minutes. And Nemesis Prime don't even work like that. Nemesis Prime is another nigga. But I digress, because we're on Bumblebee today. I got photographic memory of all the Transformers movies besides Transformers 5. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not rewatching Transformers 5 just to scour that hole for Bumblebee clips. We will be looking up Bumblebee Transformers 5 on YouTube. So if I miss anything, that's tough. I do remember that boy be pulling up to save Cade. They was over there shooting at my demon, turned his ass into Lego pieces just to mess them boys up when he comes back together. That boy Bumblebee fought Nazis in World War II. That's some real nigga shit. I can't even hold him. Had another chase with long lost rival Barricade. He could never finish the job with bro. But when we talk about Bumblebee and Transformers 5, hell, even just talking about Transformers 5, there's only one fade niggas want to talk about. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Big Bumblebee versus Nemesis Prime. We start this fade off and Bumblebee was already on go. This big ass ship started to submerge from the water. Optimus Prime is too big to be jumping without looking, cause that boy jumped and he didn't see that big ass submarine coming, got hit by it. And Bumblebee saw that as an opportunity, a chance, threw his hammer right at the back of his knee just to grab that hoe and hit him upside the head with it. Oh yeah, Bumblebee goes crazy. But that boy Optimus came flying out of that ship, but B was hanging on to that leg. And as soon as he let go, he hit him right upside the head with that hammer. I mean, golly. And grabbed that boy by that head and slammed him right on his face. Yeah, Bumblebee ain't playing fair. Bumblebee already had aura. Then you get that nigga a hammer and it's like, alright bro, he's clearly the coolest nigga in existence. Got a mean ass kidney shot off on Optimus with that hammer. He parried the overhead, so Bumblebee disarmed Optimus of his sword. Just for Prime to elbow B in the back of his head, grab him by his doors, and fire! Look at that arch B got on Prime's knee. Turn little bro to a lowercase n. He done chunked my little buddy away. But Bumblebee said, I got some for that ass, and he quipped the shiesty. We finna get brazy in this bitch, let's get it. And then we see little ass Bumblebee done flipped Optimus on his ass. Kay was over there trying to talk some sense into Optimus, but it wasn't working, bro. He said, I got the only sense Optimus needs right now, and jumped in the air. Tried to hit Optimus upside the head with that hammer. Dead ass tried to turn his surrogate dad into a pancake. B put on that shiesty and don't know how to act. Prime caught the hammer, blicked some at Bumblebee, so he got kicked square in his chest and was finna get bludgeoned with that hammer, but he got saved by some waves. Bumblebee did not let the entire ship getting uprooted from the sea stop him from being on Optimus's ass, because while they was falling, he still got a clean ass hit off on Optimus's jaw with that damn hammer. Prime was over there falling, but Bumblebee was blicking down his ass until Prime got a hold of Bumblebee, threw his ass, picked him up again, and slammed him on the wall. Did it a second time for good measures, just to start punching on my dog. I ain't gonna lie, Prime, you kinda on dick right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. You doing a little too much on my goat. Even tried to stab that boy in the head. It would have been lights out for me if he didn't equip that battle mask. Then he stabbed at my boy Bumblebee and he accidentally hit his voice box, and that boy B can finally talk. Prime heard Bumblebee's voice for the first time since Cybertron first fell, and he was like, oh shit, my fault, twin, I was tripping. Then we do see B slime out Quintessa. That's really all the phase B had in this movie. And as much as I do not like this movie, I do like it when the torch gets passed down to Bumblebee, bruh. I'm saying that's a Bumblebee W. Yeah, we stat patenting this bitch, yes sir. Next up on the list is Bumblebee, and I love this movie. I do think it is a tad boring, and that's probably due to the fact that I don't think a singular non-verbal Transformer can carry a movie by himself, but I digress. What I will say though is that the hands in this movie are lethal. This movie definitely has the best choreographed fights in Transformers. This boy B done crash landed on Earth and is getting hogtied by the military. One of them trucks done T-bone the piss out of my dog. And then Bumblebee's trying to de-escalate the situation just for Blitzwing to pull up on the most. And he blew them boys to smithereens. Spun the block on Big Bumble just to yoke his ass up and slam him on the wall. Talking about some damn, did you think you could hide? No, nigga, I'm a yellow robot. I couldn't hide from nobody. But Bumblebee kicked Blitzwing off of him, grabbed this metal beam, and tried to get an overhead off on Dog, but he blocked. And I'm crying, bro. This version of Bumblebee is so little, dude. Blitzwing hit dude 2 times and little bro went flying. He done upped Paul on my demon, talking about some damn you finna die screaming just like your friends just to get shoulder tackled by Little B. Nigga done pulled out that blade doohickey, try to get an execution off on Blitzwing. It might not be the Bayverse anymore, but that dog did not leave my demon. Blitzwing dodged that attack though and scooped my demon up. Started scraping his back on this mountain. Not gonna lie, that probably feel good as hell for a Transformer. Bumblebee broke free of Blitzwing's clutches though and started climbing up his back, stabbing at his thrusters and whatnot. And they over here crashing to the side of this mountain. They get back up just for Blitzwing to up pole on B again. I ain't gonna lie, Blitzwing, you got nary more chance to do that before I have to do something to you, bitch. He did start pelting my goat with bullets. Over here had him almost fall off this cliff. Then he grabbed his ass and said, tell me where your niggas is hiding right now. My dog Bumblebee said, I ain't telling you shit. And my goat not a snitch, man. That's what I'm talking about. But he did get his voice box ripped out for the rest of his life. Dropped my demon down this mountain too. Y'all would have thought it was over for me with that, but my dog built Ford tough. He's made of sterner stuff. Blitzwing did pull back up on Bumblebee, gripped his ass up and everything, but he started yapping. Villains get within an arm length width of victory and then they start chatting like, god damn, shut your bitch ass up and finish the job. But chatting gave Bumblebee just enough time to undo his rocket gauntlets, stick it in his chest, kick off of Blitzwing, and blow his ass to smithereens. All that damn yapping, you could have been done finished the job. Next phase Bumblebee gets in is at the end of the movie with Dropkick and Shatter. Dropkick and Shatter over here trying to send a location to the other Decepticons. I think, man, I don't remember. I have not seen this movie in a long ass time. It might be time for a rewatch. But Bumblebee starts shooting at that as Dropkick pulls up on bro. Jumpman, 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 them boys up to, never mind. Nigga got tackled in midair. Bumblebee remembered a previous life where that worked. Bumblebee tried to get up, but he got an uppercut for his problems. The capoeira stayed with Bumblebee even in this new universe because he didn't hit that boy Dropkick with a knee to the mouth. Saucy ass kick. Just for Bumblebee to try to get this spin kick off on Dropkick, that nigga caught it though and slammed his ass. Bumble Goat, you gotta stop letting dudes do this to you, twin. How many fights have I gone over where this exact move happened to Bumblebee? Because I feel like it's been a lot. But while Charlie's running to try to stop that radio tower, Bumblebee and Dropkick is squabbling. Dropkick slammed my goat, got kicked in his chest, and then Bumblebee fed Dropkick a barnacle sandwich, ain't nothing but straight bottom of the boat. Golly. Even tackled his ass too, got this mean ass right hook off on Twin. But Bumblebee's ground and pound game is nothing but straight Tony Snell numbers because Dropkick threw his ass square off of him and then, golly. You didn't have to backhand my goat like that. I mean, charge that bitch up. I Turnered my goat, man. But then we see Bumblebee hit Dropkick with the Andrade spinning back elbow. Yeah, that's my demon, bro. Kick Dropkick square in the gut and hit him with this crazy ass arm drag. Bumblebee came running at Dropkick and he actually little bro'd my goat, man. Few people are coming back from a little broing this hard. Dropkick tossed my goat and Bumblebee was smooth with it, transformed right into his vehicle mode. And again, he remembered this from a past life, man. He did this exact same move backing away from Sentinel. But god, do I hate the Volkswagen Beetle. And I know how you're a Bumblebee fan and you hate the Beetle, bruh. The Beetle's just a shit car, bruh. I don't know what to tell you. I like Bumblebee in literally any other car mode than this. but he spun the block on Dropkick and tackled the piss out of bro. Now they both falling into this little ravine area, still squabbling. It's not that serious, bro. Y'all don't have to fight this hard. Now I'm crying, bro. As soon as they got back down, Bumblebee punched Dropkick in the chest, and look at dude. That boy lagged for a second. He knew that shit hurted. Bumblebee weaved the left hook just to grab this metal pipe, hit him in the back of the knee, and then in the back of the head with it. Oh yeah, no, I forgot to mention, he had his shiesty on this whole time. It was over before it even started for Dropkick. I'm not even gonna hold you. Bumblebee then weaved the two-piece, kicked the garbage bin at that boy's shins, just for Bumblebee to hit Dropkick with another smooth ass arm drag. Them boys both got back up to run the fade, and golly, Dropkick done uppercut my dog so fucking bad. Good God. He went to go finish off my demon, but he got kicked square in the jaw just to get put in that head scissors. That boy Dropkick thought he could be cold like Bumblebee and recover aura points like he's Mr. Terrific. Nah, buddy, it don't work like that for you, gang. After that boy got thrown, he transformed into his car, crashed a little just to transform into his helicopter mode as he started busting at my dog B. He took cover and grabbed his chain just to throw that square at Dropkick's propellers. That boy transformed, having the chain completely surround his ass. And then, oh, nah, that boy started talking mess too. He said some damn, do you think these chains could hold me? And just watch.
Chains can hold.
Shatter was finna slime out Charlie, but Bumblebee looks out for his dog, done blasted her ass out of the sky. That boy B got up just to get sidelined by Shatter and stepped up. I know a lot of you niggas would like that. It's me, I'm one of those niggas. My fault. B did pull out that blade though, tried to go to work on Shatter, but he got his slash weaved, arm grabbed, sword broken off, and Shatter stabbed Bumblebee with his own sword in the chest. Face planted that boy too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm finna start copping Jones for my dog B. He's only getting beat this bad because he just got done fighting someone else. Shatter tried to smoke Charlie again, but you can't ever play out my goat, Big Bumblebee. Damn near put Shatter in a goddamn La Mystica. Shout out my dog Mystico, and started pounding on her face. But he got his little ass thrown. He tried to get that same ass sidekick off, and that always gets countered and him slammed somehow. And it happened again. She done hooked his leg with her leg and slammed this goofy ass nigga on the ground. Picked him up and started kneeing him consecutively in the back of the head. Do you know how much you need to want somebody gone in order for you to knee them consecutively in the back of the head? Got on top of B and started beating his ass. I mean, that boy was getting put in a blender. But she was finna slime my dog out, but Bumblebee shot the damn having the water in that big ass boat come bursting through as he put Shatter in the back shot position just for her to get crushed to death by that boat. Now that was all of Bumblebee's fades in his own movie Bumblebee. Next time we see Bumblebee squabbling up, it's in Rise of the Beast. And the first time we see B, that nigga dies. Gorge done slimed his ass out because Bumblebee was trying to get it back in blood for Prime. Even snatched that boy's Autobot emblem. And when he came back to life at the end of the movie, that nigga had no smoke for Scourge. He's like, you know what? You got it, twin. The first body he caught in this film after that was Nightbird. Her ass tried to scoop Bumblebee up in midair just to get blicked down by Scourge unintentionally, and then have Bumblebee rip out one of her doors, blow her ass to smithereens. And that was the final fade Bumblebee ever had in the live action movies. But that's the end of the phase, man. Bumblebee is indeed a demon. But go on ahead and let me know if y'all want to see more videos like that, like me covering all of Optimus's phase, me covering all of Iron Man's phase in the MCU, because I'll definitely do them for y'all. But I do have another video like this that I'm working on in the background. If y'all lucky, y'all gonna see that hoe at the end of the month. And that bitch finna be long. And moral of the story is, it don't matter if you're not the biggest dog in the fight or if you got the loudest bark. As long as you got the toughest bite, that's all that matters. If you like, comment, subscribe, go do all that good stuff. Go follow my Twitter and my Discord down in the description below. And I'm out of here. Bye.